Hey, it's time to dish with D. That's me. Thursday. Oh, it's Thursday. I'm so excited. Oh. It's 28. Oh. I can't deal with this cold. I woke up with a massive headache this morning. I probably should call out and stay home. I should. But we'll see how. If there's any better, maybe I'll leave early, but it's not looking good. So today I wanted to talk about, I get told a lot that I inspire people and they get inspired by me and I'm such an inspiration. And it's so overwhelming to me that people are inspired by me. I've been such a failure, like up until, this couple years. And and here I am inspiring people. That was always, of course, the goal was to inspire people, but you never think it's actually like, what are being inspired by you? Like, what you had to say, is it worth talking? Like, do people want to listen to you and hear what you have to say? Because you're kind of a nothing. And I'm so thrilled that that this resonates with you and you get so much from it. But what I want to run home is, as much as I inspire you, you guys inspire me, and I want you to inspire yourself. See, that's where I think the disconnect comes with your program, is you're not feeling inspired with yourself. Like, I could have the most inspiring video out there, but if you're not in the zone and you're not have the mindset, this is always the word we use at WW. You know what I'm saying? Like, so if I'm inspiring you, that's fabulous, but I want you to inspire yourself. I want you to be your biggest hero and be proud of yourself. Be proud of what you accomplish, because I say this 1.5 million times. I think I repeat myself all the time. But I think why I say that is because things that I repeat are so important in your journey, and they're so needed to believe in and to hear, because as much as you look at, there's a lot of WW people out there doing channels and YouTube. YouTube, Instagram, and doing Facebook, and you look at them and you say to yourself, they come off very confident, very self-assurant, and very, like, just do this plan, just follow this, and you will lose weight too. Well, a lot of that's good in theory, but if you're not in I always call it the zone, because you have to be in the zone. You could have the best book, you could have the best channel group, but if you're not in that zone, you will do nothing. And I'm not sure why that is, and could watching people get you into that zone? I'm not sure. It has to come from within. You have to truly take a hard look at yourself. And sometimes, and I always speak from my point of view, because that's something I can relate to, is I didn't truly believe that I was as heavy as I was. I didn't feel that weight. Yeah, I saw the number on the scale. That numbers don't lie. But I never felt like I weighed that much. Until I went and tried on clothes or saw pictures. Mirrors lie. I always thought I looked good in the mirror. I remember we were at this Christmas party. The kids were little, and it was Santa. And I remember my sweater and my slacks, and I thought I looked really cute, And then the picture comes of us with Santa, and I go, God, what the hell? What is that? And I was like, I got your hip. I didn't see that in the mirror, but damn, in the picture it came out like clear as day. My big hip and ass. But yeah, I don't know, do we see what we want to see in a mirror? I don't know, but in pictures, you can't fix that. But yeah, I want you to, from within, find the want. And like I said, I didn't shop at a lot of these, fancy dancy clothing stores I shop in now. I couldn't, and I just avoided them, so I didn't really deal with that. I just wouldn't go in there. So if I didn't go in there, I didn't realize I couldn't shop. But then, when your skinny friends go in and you're like, oh, and you're looking at the scarves and the earrings, because the clothes don't fit. Maybe the shoes I looked at, but yeah, the clothes didn't even bother, because I knew they weren't going to fit. So yes, I would go and look at the jewelry, the shoes, scarves, pocketbooks, accessories, because accessories are the only thing that could fit. But find that fire, and I don't know what, and they always use the why. You can have a lot of good whys, but you gotta have the fire in your gut, you know, you gotta want to do it. I could have a lot of reasons why I should, and I did, and it just, and sometimes, I don't know, you find the right plan or the right food balance and things click. Like, if you're not eating enough variety, sometimes you get bored and you get, I don't want to do this anymore. It's just like not exciting. So I do try to like make my food exciting. I do. And breakfast, lunch, and dinner is exciting. Not just dinner, everything is exciting because you have to eat. So you see my breakfast, you know, you see sometimes my lunch. My lunch isn't, I think my breakfast and my dinner is my favorite meal. Lunch is good. It's just lunch is easy, I think, to have a low point. It just is. You know, you can have some chicken and some turkey, even some like low-fat ham and, you know, a wrap or some bread or just with some cheese on a plate with an egg, or I'll throw it all on a stinking salad and have at it. So it's kind of like a lot of fun to do lunch. I think lunch is one of those meals that most people skip. They skip lunch. I'm not sure why they skip lunch. I don't know. Maybe they eat a later breakfast, but they don't need to find the need to eat lunch. But we're supposed to eat 3 meals a day. And the more you eat smaller, the better your food digests. So that's a proven fact. So that's another reason to have lunch. If you're going to be having this big dinner and you haven't had anything since breakfast, your body doesn't digest it quite as well and it slows down a little bit. So they always tell you that's why it's 3 meals a day, because your body just digests smaller portions. Some people have to have 6 meals a day because they have to break it up even smaller so they can digest. Like, I think they say diabetics should, because of the lack of insulin, that they should have smaller meals, like 6 smaller meals, so your body isn't digesting these big whole meals. It just doesn't process it as quickly when you get a little bit older and the pancreas starts to go. That's what diabetes, you know, that's what all that comes from. So like that is like important too. You know, I'm not going to, and some people like I like the people that eat a late breakfast and they've been up forever. Like, how are you not hungry? I am up at 7:15. I am having breakfast by 8 o'clock. I'm hungry. I haven't eaten since 12 hours prior. Yeah, I can't. I've tried doing that intermittent fasting. It doesn't work for me. Nope. Because over-hungry Denise makes really bad choices. She just does. And plus, that puts all your meals in an 8-hour window. That's way too much time for long, you know, again, that's that long period of short period of eating. That's going to like throw my diet. Yeah, it never worked for me. I think my body processes multiple smaller meals better than bigger meals. But you got to find out how your body processes food and what works better for you. I just don't like when people to lose weight try to skip meals, because that never works. Are you going to be skipping meals forever? Probably not. So in order, you know, you can sit there and say, well, I want to get the weight off. Yeah, you do. But you have to think long term. I'm all about long term, because we don't want to lose this weight and have to do it again. So if you can make easy lifestyle choices, you can do it. Will it take time? Yes. I'm not going to say it's going to happen overnight, especially if you have a lot of weight to lose. But where are you going? People want to do everything yesterday. When they finally get into the mindset, it's like, okay, I'm in the mindset, I'm going to lose like 50 pounds now. Yeah. The longer it takes to come off, the longer it stays off. The more you can eat while you're losing, the more you can eat while you're maintaining. It's just simple math. You know, and if you're if you've been heavy a long time, like me, it's going to take a while to adjust to, you know, I just can't go from one extreme to the other. I don't want to. It's not healthy for your body. It's not healthy for your mind. And guess what? I'm enjoying the rest of my years. We should not be stressing over food. Oh, that is a huge one. A lot of people stress over food. I just don't like to hear that, because it's food, it's nutrition, and you shouldn't be stressing over it. And you shouldn't look at food as the enemy. Food is not the enemy. Food is not the enemy. You look at that and go, oh, that'll put weight on. No, I don't look at food and say that, because it's not food's fault. It's the amount of food that you're eating is what's putting weight on, not that you're eating. That's simple. But a lot of people, it doesn't resonate like that. They look at food and then it becomes like, usually people have like, I don't use the word eating disorder, but the thing that comes to mind is when you look at food as a negative. It's not. It is not. It is nourishment. It is good. It is never the enemy. There is the enemy. Well, how we think, how we view, how we do is the enemy. So we like to push it all off on food because it makes us feel better. Like, oh, it's food's fault. It's not my fault. No, it's not food's fault. It's our fault. And you have to build a good, healthy relationship with food. You do. I don't want to see you go through this and be all, yeah, because especially, us elder gals, we got, got some good years left. Why should we be stressing during these good years? You know what? Kids are grown, they're out of the house. This is our time. This is our time. We got our life back. Let's just make the most of it. Not sitting there stressing over, oh my goodness, how am I going to do? What are we going to do? I never stress over food. That's like and if you start stressing over food, that's, my friends, going to get worse when it comes down the line. And I don't want to see you fall into that pigeonhole of that. I really don't. You will get into a pigeonhole. I've seen it, and it's not pretty. It's not. So, food is our friend. We are our worst enemy. We got to work on our minds. We have to work on our self-confidence, because sometimes we don't think we're worthy, or sometimes we still think we're fat, even though we've lost a crap ton of weight. We still look at ourselves and still see that fat girl. I don't always. Sometimes I do. But I try to mellow her or meld her with me, and we are one cohesive person, because that chubby girl, I don't use the word fat, that chubby girl is still inside me. She's still me, and I liked her. So I try to meld the slim down D with the chubby D and have the medium sized D. Because I gotta live with myself the rest of my life. I don't need any kind of no. I'm not going there. I'm not. Certainly not going there. But like yourself, don't keep looking at yourself as the old self. Look at how many things you've learned, and how you could create food, and how good your food is, and you're still eating delicious, huge food. I mean, throw some veggies in there, man. You could bulk up your meal like nobody's business. That's all I'm saying. Throw some broccoli in there. Broccoli. But oh my goodness, I am at the Pike. I don't want to go to work. Can I stay with you guys the rest of the day? Because I don't really want to go to work. Some squeaking going on out there. So yes, so I do thank you for following my journey and subscribing and being part of my team of the Dish with D. I so appreciate every one of you, and you guys bring so much to the table. Like I said, this is a community effort. This is not all about me. This is what you guys bring in. If you haven't joined my Facebook group to see that, you need to. There are people in there that are fantastic. They help with questions that people have, because I can't answer everything. I'm one person. I cannot answer everything. But the team is there. The team does it, and I thank them. I do. And like I said, I can't answer every question. So if you have a specific thing that I didn't see, inbox me, because I'll see that. But sometimes things get buried in the feed, and I don't always see it. So I apologize if you've said something and I missed it, because sometimes things get really buried in there and I don't always get to see it. Plus, I work another job, so I'm out of the house half the day. So just so you know, I appreciate every one of you guys. And this is the best thing ever that I started this community. I'm so eternally grateful that I did. So I thank you all. I hope you have a great rest of your day, evening, or weekend, whenever you get to watch this. And if you haven't already subscribed, there's a subscribe button. Love to have you part of my team. And if you enjoy these, please give them a thumbs up. I appreciate the support, and I will dish another day. And remember, if anybody needs D, there's a share button. Hit the share, grab a link, email it, text it, share it on a Facebook group, share it to people that you think need my guidance or my sensibility, which I'm not always sensible. I will give you that. On a good day. But have a great day, folks.